course I was.
I mean, you were disappointed, but weren't you chuffed by how well you did?
No.
I mean, given where you started?
No, goodness gracious, no. You know, I joined the SNP in the 1970s, and I can remember, sadly, very clearly, the referendum that took place in 1978, the first devolution referendum. And I can remember how I felt that day that we had lost. And actually, the one thing about the independence referendum in 2014, and I think it's an important point to discuss, is that feeling around the country, that sense of engagement. And we did a couple of things in that referendum that were perhaps unusual. One, that we gave the votes to EU citizens that were living in Scotland, and we also gave the vote to 16 and 17-year-olds. And one of the thing that probably pleased me most was to see that engagement from young people. I had a Yes campaign shop in the main street in Portree, in Wentworth Street, and the local high school was round the corner. And to see the young people that would come in on both sides, but wanted to educate themselves in the debate, it was absolutely fascinating. And so that night where we came up short, when we achieved 45% of the vote, I really felt for my children. And I really felt for the young people about the hopes and the dreams and the aspirations that we had. In that sense, they had been shattered by that result. And we had to pick ourselves up. And if you'll remember, what happened was that we had the famous vow from the Conservative Party, from Gordon Brown, from the Liberal Democrats, that we were going to get a home rule parliament in the spirit of Keir Hardie. We were going to get a federal UK. Scotland was to lead the United Kingdom. We had the Smith Commission that came out of that promised more powers. And that was the backdrop to the 2015 election, because it was vote for the SNP to deliver these more powers. Well, of course, in reality, much of that never happened. And we had the English votes for English laws, so we had a situation that Scottish MPs, in some respects, were given a second-class status in the UK Parliament. You know, the message to Scotland was, well, you had your vote. We actually, if you want to put it this way, we held sovereignty in our hands on that day, on the 18th of September 2014, but we chose to give it back to Westminster. And Westminster said, thank you very much.